Hello everyone, back again with another video today. I'm participating in the USA Championships hosted by Zach21, Texas Pete, and Silverhammer, and this is my first round versus Ides of March. I also started my tournament last year versus Ides of March, and I was successful in that game. And so here's my setup for this game, obviously a bit odd with the general behind a bomb, but that's just in case he gen blitzes or marsh blitzes. And major front row here, going to be attacking with that, going for info, same as with this captain, and let's see how it goes. So obviously I'm just putting up with this major here, and I'll take that, looking for info. I want to find Gen or Marshall preferably, but I'll keep on taking stuff until I find something. And then best case scenario, other than finding the Marshall, is trading majors. And so another thing that I did here, which I think a lot of people don't do, is scout the third and fourth rows. A lot of people are stuck on scouting, the first two rows, trying to find the Marshall General. I prefer to find the bombs and where I can try and identify the flag. So I already have this as a possibility for myself in the future. And of course I only have used one scout, so that's fine. So since we just traded majors, he probably has a captain, so yeah, that was a captain. And I was just going to bluff him here. I probably should have brought my captain up, but if I can bluff him successfully, I can maybe scout either this piece or like this piece. And I opted to just scout this piece here. If there's anything protecting this, now I know that this might not be good since it was only guarded by a scout. Now I'm just bringing buffer pieces up. I already have the advantage of one miner and one scout. Know a captain in here, and I knew the major originated from here. I don't know what that is, but I know that he does like to use miners, and so I've already taken two miners. That's why I brought that sergeant up particularly. But now he's shown he has two captains in the center and a major in the center, leading me to believe he probably has something else, like the Marshal General in the center, which you can protect it with. So he obviously moves that up right away. So this could be Colonel, Marshal General, Spy. So since I know the two known captains, I'll have my lieutenant right here, because I know it's either going to be a major or something really weak. And so obviously I can't take with my lieutenant, or else he'll take it with his known captain, so I take it with my unknown captain. Okay move, I get a scout, so it's fine. And he still doesn't know this lieutenant. But I'm going to look for info on this side, and I'll take a lieutenant. I'll capture the colonel. So this kind of raises the suspicion that this could be Spy or Marshal, obviously. I'll trade there. I'm going to bring my lieutenant up after I hit that. That was not a good move, but I just wanted to test it. And then here, I know this bomb, know this colonel, lieutenant, captain. This could be a good piece, and one of these two could be a good piece, obviously. So with that bomb here, that gives my lieutenant a lot of power. So I can just leave it there, and there, as I told you guys before, I don't really scout the first two rows. I'm more of a third or fourth row scouter. So another bomb here. I know already 2 out of the 6. And so this obviously chops down potential flag spots for me, because I know players like these like to go closed flags. So he'll hit me with the sergeant, because I already know he had 2 captains in the middle from before, and then I'll just trade, happy with taking my sergeant. So now he'll recover this piece, his known captain. And so I'll put my major next to it, leave it there for a bit, and we'll start on the next side, since I've kind of dismantled him in the middle and then the left. Lieutenant there. So this piece is probably not good coming from the back row. But I wonder what this piece could be, since in the game I already had 2 bombs. But first I'll take the known captain there, which probably is a mistake because it was kind of getting obvious that that was a marshal or general. But I was down a captain, so it's just transferring down a captain to being down a major. So it works, and obviously I find the marshal there, which is good information. So I'm applying pressure on this left side here. If this is a bomb, that'd be really good for me, since that'd mean I find 3 bombs. It obviously, I don't think could be anything higher than a lieutenant. That's what I was thinking during the game, as he already had a bunch of captains here. It's very less probable. So a lot of people here would take the lieutenant with their captain, but there's no pressure to take. You can take anytime you want, and circumstances might change where you need the superior piece. So I'll leave it like this until maybe he moves up, and then I can take something like that. So here I'm not really just doing anything, just applying pressure on the left side. Bringing my spy up, and I don't think he'd have a colonel again in the middle, as colonel's here and marshal's here, so I think I'd be free to bring out my major. But also I find another bomb here, so I know 3 bombs already, and so I would here, even though I'm down a major, I would say I'm winning, just because of the 3 bombs, even though material wise probably even, but I also winning our info game. So again, these are back row pieces. So now my thought here is, since I know his marshal, he's going to think that I want to unleash my general. So originally I thought I should bring my general up behind my captain, but then I swung my marshal all the way over, and then we'll see what happens here. So since I'm sacrificing the captain, I think he'll assume that this is my general, since I know his marshal, and so he'll take with the colonel, which is great for me. And now here, even if it was my general, I could 2-square him unless this was his general, but I'll continue pressuring with my marshal, and then here his general hits me. So that's just him bluffing, not me bluffing my marshal as my general, because his marshal is known, and I know a lot of lower rated players bring their general right when they discover the opponent's marshal, and so I kind of did the marshal instead there. And yeah, so that's the game. He resigned right here. A bit early to resign, obviously, but he told me in chat, he can't win down to gen with me knowing 3 bombs already. But he did have some good lotto chances, I guess, with his marshal, because my spy's here, 2 colonels here. But yeah, I would have been able to trap his colonel with my general when it came up. And that's round 1 for me. I know I'll be playing Zach 21 next round, so that's going to be a tough match. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.